Yo, what's up? This is Vic. Check this out. I'm going to narrate this little video for you guys because the last video was nothing but my wife. And you know what? I didn't think that was very fair because I take these trips too. So this is going to be our second trip that we are going to vlog. And this was from Santa Ana to Chicago, and then from Chicago to South Bend, Indiana. So it was a pretty cool trip, and it was a long trip. So parts of us wanted to kind of drive in style, but we ended up renting a car that we regretted right away. This Jeep can suck. It had a moonroof that took forever to take off. It had no space, and I'm not a small guy, and I digress. Here we are, downtown Chicago. Look at this nice little view we got. We're staying here at the Hampton Inn Suites. There goes my love. We just had a little bit of dinner at, it's called Proxy. A little bougie for my taste, but hey, flavor on point. Other than that, let's see what goes down. So the funniest thing about driving in like parts of Chicago was like it felt a lot like the hood. Like this reminded me of downtown LA, some parts of like East LA, and it was actually cool. It's like extremely reminiscent to the stuff I grew up with in my childhood, so it was kind of cool to see it from a different perspective, I guess, in a new state. So I had fun seeing different graffiti and different like it's an eye-opener to the subcultures that are in the hood. And yeah, Chicago was definitely a lot more hood than I expected. So arriving into Chicago, we went to go visit my friend Faith, who is also one of the better guitarists that I know in my life. And I haven't seen her in about 4 to 5 years. So we decided to go reconnect and went to go visit her tattoo shop, which in its own is one of the rarities when it comes to the LGBTQ community. It was just an awesome experience.
Architectural safari. In just a minute here, we're going to pass under the DuSable Lakeshore Drive Bridge.
The city would unfold right in front of y'all. So I invite you to get your cameras and your phones out now and watch as this city just kind of blossoms in front of you. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to go ahead and take a minute here to let the tension build, if you'll allow me. My friends, I give you Chicago, Illinois! Enthusiasm! That's what makes the world go round. Now, let's start things off with a...
Up ahead on your left, we have my favorite building in the city of Chicago, bar none. This tree on the tower here, that's what it is, however, the tallest building in the world. It's not you I have to analyze. Series. She's the goddess of action. But I dream that we can fly. You wanna go back. You wanna go back to a place where we can hide. You wanna stay there, wanna stay there. You wanna stay there, we can leave the pain behind.
Time for a slideshow bonanza. That's me choking my wife. That's us in front of the skyscrapers when we got our first taste of the Chicago hot dogs, and they were mediocre at best. We also went to the Children's Museum of Chicago and at Navy Pier. How could I forget Navy Pier? It was actually a really fun day overall and just really tiring, and it started raining randomly, so that was a little fun. But other than that, we got good food, we got to see a bunch of cool stuff, and yeah, had a nice little adventure. Now it's spoopy time. This is the final place of the Demon House, as seen on Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum and Ghost Adventures. I am very into the macabre and occult, and we went to go visit the remains of what was the Demon House. And yes, it was scary as hell. No, I didn't want to get off the car for more than 5 minutes. Yes, we left and had to sage ourselves a couple days later. And then there was absolutely nothing. Cornfields as far as the eyes could see. Like, legit. You look to the right, there were cornfields. Look to the left, there were cornfields. You would see a fireworks stand every now and then, and that's me singing pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. But you can't hear me because of copyright. But it's okay. Yeah. Indiana does not look like it has much going on. Finally, we made it to South Bend, Indiana, where we met up with Christina's family, had a couple beers while looking at their ginormous house, and more cornfields. But we decided to go to a baseball game, minor league baseball game, but it was actually still really fun. We got free tickets. Her cousin works at the park. So we got to sit on the field, well, as close to the field as possible, but we were like in the grass, and we might have had 1 or 2 adult beverages, and it made for a really good time. The next day we were going to go to see Notre Dame, which I'm not a big fan of sports-wise. Go Trojans. But I still recognize history, and I understand that Notre Dame is an amazing place.
That's it. Follow and subscribe to check out our next adventure.
Pizza.